From BS and Beer Media, it's Top of the Bleachers with Jason and Tucker.
Smith coming right, trying to outrun the coverage, makes a cut, gets it. Oh, he's still going all the way. He's going to score. He's got the ball.
Let's see what the guys are talking about today.
Yo. Welcome into the Top of the Bleachers. It is January 27th, Monday. And happy Monday, bro. Weekend was like the shortest weekend I can recall. It was quick.
I feel the same way, man. I even had today off, and I feel like today flew by.
It's quick.
I did sleep till 9 o'clock this morning, though. That was pretty nice.
Nice.
But
That was early.
Before we start talking about our day, make sure you hit that like and subscribe. Follow us at the Bleacher Pod on X. It helps us out if you go straight to YouTube and just follow us. You can find us just by typing in Top of the Bleachers. I think you get an advertisement for Bleachers, and then we'll be right under that.
There you go.
Who knew that people were out there selling bleachers? But apparently there are, and they're on YouTube.
So we also have a commercial for the king cakes.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna play that right quick.
Turn your.
What is going on, people? It's your boy Chill Will. Yes, it's Mardi Gras season, y'all, and you know what that means. It's time for King Cake. STWF TV is giving away 2 king cakes per week from Little J's Donut during Mardi Gras. All you have to do is subscribe to STWF TV on YouTube and comment on the STWF TV show. Comment the most and get put into a drawing. The names are randomly selected every week. That's right. Get a taste of Mardi Gras this year with Little J's King Cake, located in Harahan, Louisiana. Check them out on Facebook at Little J's Donuts or at littlejsdonut.org. We'll be seeing you.
Yeah, he said more comments you get, the better. And weekly. I didn't hear that either before. So there you go. Get your weekly king cake, maybe.
Well, we should have our first winners coming up pretty soon then, right?
He did hit me up and asked me if I had any top commentators. He told me Bobby wasn't eligible for some reason.
Why isn't Bobby eligible?
I don't know. He must be, maybe he's the owner or something. I don't know. Who knows? But we had Orange Ham. I submitted Orange Ham's name.
All right.
And then that was pretty much it. That was those two guys went back and forth that one day.
You need to get in and comment so you can get your chance. We don't have a lot of people in the comments, so if you just comment a couple times, you'd probably get your name submitted.
It probably would. So yeah, get you a king cake. Let's see. This weekend, I had a good weekend. I got to go to Red Lobster.
Yeah. Did they come out and sing happy birthday to you?
No. I didn't tell them it's my birthday or anything.
Oh man.
But Nathan was buying, right? So I was like, oh man. Payback is a son of a gun. I tell you that. All those meals I bought, time for some payback, right?
Yeah, so you get like a lobster and a lobster.
I got the feast, baby. I got the crab legs. I got the lobster tail. I got the 2 kinds of shrimp, the baked potato, the cheese biscuits, the whole thing.
Oh my gosh, man.
Yeah, I came home, got sicker than a dog. I don't know why. I could take too many crab legs. So yeah, it was not a fun trip when I got home, but it was a fun trip while I was there anyway. So yeah, but well, I'm not supposed to eat. Okay, I'm not supposed to eat shellfish because of the gout thing, right? That's like that can be a cause a flare or whatever, right? Yeah, so I don't eat a lot of. Well, I went in there eating some crustacean. Boy, I was in there, just give me some crustacean. Yeah, did not go well when I got home. My body was like, "What are you doing?"
You're like that lady in Dr. Dolittle. You ever seen Dr. Dolittle with Eddie Murphy?
Mm-hmm.
He's got patient that keeps coming in because she's having an allergic reaction to shellfish, and she won't stop eating shellfish.
I know. I know it. It doesn't cause flares for me. Alcohol does though. If I have
Oh, that's too
if I was
bad.
to have a binger, I might be in bad shape the next day. Could be. We'll see. It just
Well,
depends.
that's the that's the only way I'm going to drink nowadays is I'm going to have a bender and then not drink again for 6 months, and then have a bender and then not drink again for 6 months.
Well,
I don't do the. There are some guys that come home and they pour them a scotch and they drink a scotch while they watch Sports Center or the news or whatever. I'm not one of those guys.
yeah, I'm not either.
So, but I will go to a party and have a few too many every once in a while.
Well, it's caused by too much uric acid. It's a uric acid level thing. Well, I saw this thing where
I didn't even know you were Russian.
you can say, "Oh yeah, I'm a quarter Russian. I'm a quarter a lot of
Okay.
things." Yeah, I'm
Okay.
like 10 quarter things. So
I don't
I'm
think
like,
that's possible.
yeah, it is. I'm a quarter Mexican. I'm quarter polar bear. I'm quarter Cherokee. Quarter white guy. I'm all kinds of quarters, man.
All right, cool.
Yeah. Anyway, I was reading the same where you could drink baking soda and a little bit of water and mix it up and stuff like that, and that will actually level out your
Uric acid.
acid levels. Yeah.
Yeah. I've heard that before. I've heard that about heartburn. Like you won't get heartburn if you drink a little bit of baking soda and water.
I heard that too. You ever try that?
It sounds like a pitch from the baking soda companies, if you ask me.
Did you ever try it?
Old Arm and Hammer once in on the heartburn game. I can't stand the taste of it. It's like vinegar. Somebody told me one time, what is it? White vinegar or some sort of vinegar. You take a teaspoon of it every night or something like that, and you'll never have heartburn. Yeah, but it tastes like crap. Why do I want to do that?
Yeah, my dad had us on a diet for a while when I was a kid, where we take a tablespoon of white vinegar before you eat, for every meal.
Yeah,
take a dose of that.
Yeah.
Woo.
Yeah. Healthiest kid ever, right?
Woo. Well, I mean, I did grow 9 inches in 9 months, so I don't know if it's the vitamins or the vinegar.
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm the biggest dude in my family, so I don't know what he did, but he did something. Triggered something. Anyway, what else?
I used to, when I was younger, I get cold sores a lot. Fever, blisters, cold sores.
Yeah.
And don't get them that often now when I'm older for some reason. I don't know. Maybe I outgrew them. Maybe something in my body changed. I have no idea. Maybe it was that COVID shot I took. I have no idea. Anyway.
I don't know.
Anyway, I had a lady tell me one time, because everybody's got a home cure for everything. If I took an aspirin a day for 100 days, then I would never get a fever blister again. And I think I made it to like 60 something and I missed a day. And I was like, well, crap, But to be honest, I didn't get one for a long time after that.
Yeah. Well, you don't get them very often now, so maybe it worked.
I don't get them very often now anymore. I have no idea.
That's weird. Let's see. I didn't do much else this weekend except just watch some sports, chill, rest up, and then back to work today.
Today I got up and I had to work on my Jeep. My heater core went out on my Jeep. And, so I had to cut a piece of hose and bypass my heater core, and then I had to get my compressor fired up, and I had to blow out my heater core, get all the antifreeze out of there, and then I had to pretty much cut out the carpet in my Jeep on the driver's side and throw it away because it was nothing but dirt and antifreeze, because that's where it decided to leak to. So now I have no heat for the rest of the winter. So if it stays like it is today, it's nice, pretty day-to-day sunshine and won't be a problem. We get a little bit of ice or something come, March like we usually do, and I might run into some problems because I don't have any defrost or anything.
This is old school. You went way old school.
What are you talking about?
Like people wouldn't know how to do that these days.
What, bypass
the heat? Yeah, they wouldn't know. Like, I wouldn't probably know how to do that actually, but I know what you're talking about, and I've seen it done.
You got in every car, all right. You got your heater core is mounted to somewhere on your firewall on the inside. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Why they designed it like this, I have no idea. They could have designed this a lot better, but this is the way they've designed it. Your heater core is mounted usually to your firewall on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got two hoses that come out. One's an intake, one's an outtake. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You just follow that hose back to where it originates. Okay. So you follow both those hoses back to where they originate. Then you cut you a piece of hose and you eliminate your heater core, and you just take where those two hoses ended up at. You just connect a piece of hose right there so it flows around and doesn't go into your heater core. You loop it.
Yeah.
Because all it's doing is going into your heater core, running your heater, and then coming back out and going back to where it needs to go. So you're just bypassing that. And then you take a air blower and you blow out your two little hoses that came out. You blow air in there and you push all that antifreeze that was in there out.
Mm-hmm.
So when it's time to replace it, you're not spilling antifreeze all over the place.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's definitely old school. Most people just get another heater core,
Yeah. You know who taught me that?
Yeah, I'm sure I do.
Yeah, you do. His name's Clyde Guthrie. He taught me that right there.
I know.
And I've used that trick now on 5 different vehicles, I think. So
yeah. Well, you better hope Bobby. He said he didn't want no more snow, cold, or anything.
Today it was like
we'll see.
Today at my place in Conway, it was like upper 40s. Sun was shining. I ran around in a t-shirt most of the day. Didn't even put a jacket on. So
yeah, it's 45 here. So I mean, it's pretty good. Supposed to be pretty.
This is the kind of southern winter I like right here. This is the southern winter I like.
It's going to stay about like this for the next week or so. Highs 50s, low 40s, mid 30s. So
we should change the name of this podcast. We need to change the name of this podcast to like the Old Men Podcast. We sit around and talk about the weather.
Fixing cars.
I heard it was about to rain today.
Well, we could talk about some football and stuff. We did have some NFL games.
Hey, Bobby, we say that about Arkansas all the time. Like one of the things we say about Arkansas is, oh, you don't like the weather? Just wait a day. It'll change.
It's true. You can't trust the weatherman past like about 30 minutes.
No.
Do you want me to share my thing, or you want to look at this thing?
No, I can look at them. What do you want to talk about, man?
Well, we start with the NFL, right? We had the NFL games yesterday, so
yeah, Commanders
Eagles
come up way short. Jaden Daniels played really well, I thought. It's just too many drop balls, too many turnovers. And Eagles come to play, man. Barkley with that very first run, holy crap, that was insane.
Yeah, Barkley.
Commanders go like 18 plays, get 3 points, and then Eagles like hand the ball off on one play, and Barkley just runs for a touchdown.
Yeah, man, turned out to be a blowout, 55-23. Jeez.
Yeah,
that's pretty lopsided, but.
And Bills again, fourth time that the Bills have been put out, eliminated by the Chiefs, and all 4 times it has not been because of Allen. It's their defense couldn't stop them one more down to get the ball back. Just couldn't do it.
That's just Dang it, man. I thought they had him a couple times, and then they just let it get away, man.
Yeah. It was
Chiefs are good, man. I don't like them. I don't root for them, but they're stinking good, man.
They are good. I'm not real thrilled about this Super Bowl coming up. It's not gonna. I don't have a dog in the fight. I don't really want to root for Philadelphia because I'm a Cowboys fan, and it just I don't know, kind of makes me sick to my stomach to root for Philadelphia.
Yeah,
but I really don't want Kansas City to win 3 in a row. So I don't know. I don't even know what I want in this game. Maybe a tie.
Well, you can go with Mom. Mom, she said before the games yesterday, she said, I think it should be Eagles and Chiefs, and the Eagles win. That's what she said.
Well, maybe next year I'm going to start calling your mom when it's time to pick ball game.
I know, right? Yeah, I know. Oh, man. I'm so tired of the Chiefs. Then I saw the stats in the game. Like 7 AFC championship games in a row. I'm like,
yeah, I know.
Oh my gosh, these guys.
I guess Kendrick Lamar is going to do the halftime show this year.
Okay.
I don't know anything about him. I guess I'm going to have to go research Kendrick Lamar.
I think he's a rapper. I think.
Okay. All right.
I think I've heard his name. I don't know much about him.
I don't either. I'm going to have to go and.
We're the old men. Remember, we're doing an old man show. We don't know those young people.
Yeah, a couple of years ago they did one, and they did all the old, 90s R&B. That was pretty awesome. That was a pretty good.
That was not bad. Yeah, I wouldn't expect that this year. No telling us what they got playing.
And then that year with Justin Timberlake and Janet Jackson. You remember that one?
Yeah, that was a famous one.
Oh my, that was it ever.
That year's so gross. You only liked it for the one reason.
Yeah, I can't even tell you who was in the Super Bowl. Can somebody tell me who was in that Super Bowl?
I have no idea. I want to say it was Giants and Broncos.
Apparently the game was, pretty much sucked.
I don't know.
Because that's not what everybody remembers from that Super Bowl.
That was the story. That was for sure. That was a big story. So,
yeah.
Anyway, we got to wait 2 weeks for the Super Bowl. So,
hey, speaking of big stories, you hear about Jimmy Butler?
I saw something about they were going to suspend him.
Yeah, man. He walked out of the Heat shoot around this morning.
Oh.
And it's because the team is planning not to start him. So Jimmy just walked out. You ain't going to start me? I'm out of here, I guess.
Let me see if I can find some more info on this.
Jimmy is going to take his ball and go home, I guess.
I guess.
Him and Pat Riley have been at each other for a while now.
Oh, yeah, they have. It says they're suspending him without pay for an indefinite period of time after the disgruntled star walked out of practice Monday. It's the third time he's been suspended by the Heat in recent weeks. He was expected to return from his second suspension Monday night against Orlando. They were planning to have him come off the bench. Butler responded by the news by walking out of the morning shoot around. So, the suspension is due to a continued pattern of disregard of team rules, engaging in conduct detrimental to the team, and intentionally withholding services.
No, okay. All right. Well, when you sign a contract, you're supposed to uphold that contract. And sometimes it sucks, because things might not be going the way you want it to go or stuff like that. But you're under contract. I mean, the person who loses the most in this is the fan. If I'm an NBA fan and I want to see Jimmy Butler play, I'm not going to get to see Jimmy Butler play.
Yeah, I know it. There's all kinds of trade rumors and all kinds of stuff about him. Anyway.
Well, then just go ahead and do it and get it over.
I know. I think because it's too big an asking price.
Well, it's not. And Jimmy Butler's good. I mean, he's proven it year after year. Every year he has his doubters. Every year he pushes them into the playoffs. But he's getting a little long in the tooth, and the asking price is probably too high. And I don't know.
No. Anyway. What else we got going on?
I heard that. Let's stay in basketball.
Okay.
I heard that they found no evidence against the Florida head coach.
Oh yeah, Todd Golden.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know what to think about that. I wonder if it was cleared of any false charges.
Yeah. So I just want to say we had fun with this one day, and I don't want to be like some of these other podcasts and not come back and say, okay, all right, we were wrong, or, not be able to say that. So what I'm going to say is I think the guy's guilty and they just ain't caught him yet. No, that's not what I wanted to
say. Hey, by the way, Bobby looked it up for us. Patriots and Panthers.
No, Patriots and Panthers. Yeah, I remember now. I don't remember anything except what happened. That's all I remember.
Oh man, I know the refs yesterday, Bobby. Oh my gosh, they get every call, man. They get every call. It goes there.
Yeah, I don't think that fourth down was really a fourth down, if you ask me. But whatever.
Yeah. Anyway. We moved on. We're talking basketball.
Yeah. It's done now. We can't do anything about it. You can complain about it all you want. I mean, they've been pointing it out since about week 5, how on social media and everything, how the refs are giving Mahomes and them the breaks. I mean, memes all over the place about it.
Yeah.
I mean, you would think that the refs would come out and one ball game not call nothing for Kansas City just to show that they're not, but I think it's pretty much scripted. They want that third title for Mahomes. The NFL does anyway.
Man, they can't have a Super Bowl without Taylor Swift there.
Yeah, well, whatever. I'm sure Kendrick could have invited her to perform with him.
No, man. This is got to bring the Swifties in for all the extra moolah they're going to make off of it.
I don't know.
They got to ride it one more year, man.
I guess.
Anyway,
but who's to say Kansas City's not going to be good again next year? I mean, somebody's got to step up in the AFC, and
yeah, I don't know. Depending on Kelsey, what happens with him and their offensive line, and it just depends. There's a lot of stuff they got to replace. I think I saw him talking about this. And Kelsey keeps talking about maybe retiring and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
Who knows? Anyway, what were we talking? Oh, Todd Golden. Now, your official. He didn't get caught.
Yeah, he hadn't got caught yet. That's the only problem. No,
this smells like payoff to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, this just suddenly went away. No charges.
No charges. No charges.
Wow, imagine that. Okay.
Somebody might want to look at the NIL fund. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, no kidding. What the heck? Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, good for Todd. He's not in trouble anymore.
Good for Todd, man. You can get away with it for a little bit longer.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. You're gonna get us sued or something. What else do we see here? Oh, you like the slam dunk contest, right?
Some years I like the slam dunk contest. Yeah.
Apparently they only have a 4-man field.
Yeah.
I did not know this. But Mac McClung will be going to go for his third one, I think, in a row.
Wow.
So shout out to Mac McClung, Orlando Magic.
Orlando Magic, yeah.
I think he's on the G League, or he's been on the G League team most of the year.
I don't know. I feel like the All-Star game needs something more than what they have.
They're changing it up.
Yeah, I know they're doing this 3-man or a 3-team thing. Yeah, I saw that, or 4-team, however many teams it is. I don't know. I think more things like skills competition and stuff like that would be more interesting to the fan than watching a bunch of guys shoot threes and not play defense.
I think they have that. Don't they have skills competition?
I think they do. They do the 3-point, they do the slam dunk, and then they do some sort of team up skills thing with the WNBA or something like that.
Let's see here.
What if you entered the slam dunk contest, you also had to enter the 3-point contest, or vice versa?
That would be something.
Yeah.
So,
You can't be taller than 6'3" if you're going to enter the dunk competition.
Yeah, I've always wondered about that. Why they didn't have like a height.
One of the
limit or
best
something.
dunk competitions I ever saw was the one with Spud Webb. Man, that was just amazing watching Spud Webb win the dunk competition.
Yeah. Oh, Spud.
It gave a lot of inspiration to guys like me who, weren't blessed with 6'6" bodies, and
The guys who can't jump.
I could jump. I started out lower than some of the other guys.
What else we got going on? Oh, Cowboys got their coach, man.
Yeah, I heard that. One of the Schottenheimers, right?
Yeah, Brian Schottenheimer. Let's look. I need to learn about this fella.
Now, where did he come from?
I don't know. I know he's been an offensive coordinator, I believe. Let's see here. Let's look up the Wikipedia. Check him out here. Brian Cornelius Schottenheimer.
All right.
Born in 1973.
Okay. He's almost my age. He's actually a little bit older than me. All right.
Played at the University of Kansas.
Okay.
Transferred to Florida. Played for Coach Steve Spurrier.
He's a Gator.
He was a Gator.
Okay.
He was a backup quarterback for Danny Werfel.
Okay. All right. So he never got in.
Well, he might have played after that or something. Or probably not, though. No, he never no achievements in college.
Yeah.
Offensive coordinator for the Jets back in 2006.
Okay.
Went to the Bills for a little bit. He went to the Rams for a little while. Went to the Georgia Bulldogs. Came back to the NFL. Colts, Seahawks, Jaguars. Okay. Schottenheimer was hired by the Jaguars as their passing game coordinator under head coach Urban Meyer. He was in charge of calling the offensive plays for the final 4 games of the season after Meyer was fired on February 8th. Schottenheimer was not retained on the coaching staff. I don't know where he's been. Okay, Schottenheimer was hired by Dallas as a consultant under coordinator Dan Quinn. He's been with the Cowboys the last few years, looks like.
So this is a promotion.
It looks like it, yeah. Let me see what he was here. Okay, Schottenheimer was promoted to head coach. Okay. Hang on a second. Kilmore went to the Charger staff. Schottenheimer was promoted to offensive coordinator with head coach Mike McCarthy taking over the play calling responsibility. Team scored 30 or more points in 7 of their final 11 games. Blah, 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 blah. In 2024, the offense regressed. So he's been the offensive coordinator last year. But he didn't really do any offensive coordinating because Mike McCarthy called all the plays.
I don't know.
This is not who you expect.
Oh, I think it's exactly who you expect. I mean, Jerry wants a yes man. Jerry wants somebody that'll, do as he's told. And promoting from within makes a lot of sense because that person's been around and has been doing what they've been told.
Probably so, yeah. Also, Dak. Bobby said Dak likes Schottenheimer.
Yeah, but Dak is a huge question coming off that hamstring. I don't know, man. I don't know. It'd be interesting to see what the Cowboys do in the draft.
Yeah, for sure. I am going to have to share my screen for some of this because this doesn't make any sense. So let me do this.
All right.
Bear with me, folks.
This is riveting podcast here. Riveting.
A lot of buttons to push, man.
A lot of buttons to push. Not on my end. We just did that one.
Yeah. All right. So we got Schottenheimer, right? We talked about that a little bit.
Yeah.
Then I had these here. The McDonald's All-Americans were announced. And this is your East Side. Some of these names I've heard a lot of these names. Of course, Darius Acuff going to be a Razorback. Mr. Calipari is in hot pursuit of Nate Ament. He's gone to see him at least 5 or 6 times or something like that.
Oh, he's like the only one not committed somewhere.
Yeah, Calipari's hot on his trail.
Who are the 2 pictures of?
This is Cam Boozer, and this is Darius Acuff Jr.
Okay.
That's the guy coming to Arkansas. And then on the west side, you got Malik Thomas, which is another Razorback. You also got AJ Devonsa, the $7 million man.
Oh, you got 2 over here that aren't committed.
Yeah, Koa Pete, I think he's going to come down to he's in Arizona, so I think it's going to come down between Arizona State. They're like in a big bidding war right now for him. And the other one is Arenas. You remember Gilbert Arenas?
Yeah, I remember Gilbert Arenas.
That's his kid right there.
Hey, Bobby's asking the question. I was wondering, is that Boozer kid? Is that Carlos Boozer's kid?
Yes, it is.
Okay. All right.
You got Cam and Caden.
Okay.
They're twins.
Oh,
but one's like a power forward and one's like a point guard.
Okay.
So, and I don't see. Yeah, Caden didn't make it, so that's kind of interesting. Anyway, that's your McDonald's All-Americans, and a lot of big names on here, man. This class next year is pretty loaded. Jeez, he feels old. Yeah, McDonald's All-American. And then, let's see. Then I had we had some SEC basketball this weekend. Oh, man. There's some good games. Auburn beats Tennessee. That came down to the very end. Tennessee had a 3 at the buzzer, basically, that would have won it, and he missed it. Alabama beats LSU. Florida whoops up on Georgia. Man. Vanderbilt upsets Kentucky. Texas upsets A&M.
2 in a row Kentucky's dropped.
Yeah. They didn't have a good week. Let's see. And then Missouri actually beat Ole Miss. And then Oklahoma beat Arkansas.
Yeah.
So There's your SEC.
Yeah, next we got to go to Rupp next, February
Yep.
1st, 8:00 at night.
That should be interesting.
It's gonna
Kentucky has
be-
to. They have a game before us. They got to play Tennessee. So Tuesday or Wednesday, I forget which one. They play Tennessee before they play us. So anyway, there's a lot of good games. Then the AP top 25 came out today, so here's that. Auburn and Duke up there, Iowa State, Alabama, Florida. Houston had a big win the other day. Michigan State still hanging around. Tennessee still hanging around.
Yeah, Vandy's like living the dream right now. They're living the Arkansas dream. Like they're relevant in all three sports.
Yes, they are, aren't they?
That's what we were hoping to be.
Yeah, I know. And then we got the net rankings, the overall net rankings. So this is 1 through 15. Basically, that's all I could fit on my screen. So Auburn, Duke, Houston, Tennessee, Florida. That's your top 5. Nothing crazy in here. A little surprised A&M so high. And Arizona hanging around too. So
There's 6 SEC schools in the top 15.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I just hope we don't get to the tournament and we find out like in college football that maybe we were, too high on our conference or something like that.
It's very possible. So the teams out there that are good. Duke's really good, man.
Yeah, Duke is always good. That's why people hate Duke.
Yeah,
I wish people hated Arkansas.
Look here, Bobby said even the women are doing good. 17-4.
I know it, Bobby. I'm with you.
Hell froze over.
But y'all did get snow down there.
You did get snow down there. Oh my gosh. That's funny. And then your net rankings just for the SEC. Here's this.
Oh my gosh, man. We are so terrible.
Arkansas is not very good now. 1-6, bro. 1-6.
Baseball season right around the corner, baby. They're talking McKendall Diggs might end up playing first base.
I heard that. Yeah, I saw that.
When I heard that, you know what? The first thing I thought?
What?
I thought, holy crap! Kendall Diggs is back again.
yeah, I knew that. I knew he was back, but
he didn't have that great of a season last year. He was hurt through most of it, so maybe we would get a healthy Kendall Diggs this year.
Our stud center fielder, Charles Davlin or something like that, ran into the wall yesterday in a scrimmage. They were scrimmaged, or I don't know, yesterday or day before, something like that. So he's iffy right now. We don't know if he's hurt or injured or what, but he chased the ball down and caught it and ran into the wall.
Hey, but he caught it.
Apparently, he caught it. It was some kind of magnificent, crazy play that he should not have been able to run down, but he did. But he got injured on the play, or maybe injured. We don't know yet. And remember this name, Brent Iredale. Remember this name, man. If we had like a 20 home run hitter in like I don't know how long.
It's been a while.
Like a while. Tennessee had like 5 or 6 last year.
I think Hurstad or Hurstad or somebody Kerstad or what was the kid that went like number 1 or number 2? I cannot remember that kid's name now. Anyway, I think he had a 20 homer season.
Iredale might be that guy. We'll see.
Well, I'm excited for it, especially the way the basketball team's playing. Man, I had already when I heard Cal had become our head coach, I had already thought about scheduling some PTO in March for the tournament, stuff like that. And now I'm thinking I might save it for baseball season.
Yeah, I think you better.
Because there's actually a few games up there on the hill that I would like to go to. So,
Yeah, Bobby, I saw that too. A&M, LSU, Tennessee, Arkansas, Georgia, and Florida. SEC's loaded again in baseball, man. I mean, we're loaded in every sport, I feel like. These teams are good. Let me see if I can find I don't even know if they have college baseball on here. Let me see this. College baseball.
I think our first game is Valentine's Day. That's like when the season kicks off. And I want to say that we play Washington State, the Cougars.
I'm not finding anything on ESPN. Let's see if I can look up the baseball. Let's see here. Yeah, Washington State on February 14th.
So I get done with my little job today of fixing my vehicle and getting the carpet cut out. And I went and bought me some new floor mats to put down, some rubber floor mats to put down. And then while I was out, I thought, okay, I'm going to wash my vehicle because it's pretty filthy, And I probably only wash it maybe once every 2-3 months or something like that. And it's pretty caked up right now. So it's 2:30 on a Monday. Okay. I went to 4 different car washes, could not find a bay open anywhere. Like they were packed full of people washing their cars. I'm like, what in the world is going on? Y'all should be at work. Like it's 2:30 on a Monday. I ought to be able to wash my car.
You would think so. That is kind of strange.
4 different car washes, man. It's crazy.
Why were so many people off work today?
I don't know. I'm always off work on Monday, but town was like super busy. I don't know.
I don't know either. All right. Well, anything else you want to talk about?
Nothing off the top of my head, man.
All right,
what do we have like any kind of sports tonight? Because it's going to be like 2 weeks before the Super Bowl. They're going to build that up for like 2 weeks.
Oh, yeah. Hang on. I got like 42 tabs open. Hang on. I literally did. I couldn't even read them. They were so small. Let's see. So NFL? No. College football? No. College basketball? Ooh, there's some games on tonight. Let's see. Penn State at Michigan. Iowa at Ohio State. NC State at Duke. UCLA at USC.
So, like, when we get to the tournament, okay, because this will be the first tournament that we've been doing and doing a podcast, right?
Yeah. Yeah, what do you want to do?
I don't know. We got to come up with something, man. We got to fill out our brackets online. We got to freaking watch some ball games. We got to do some updates during the. I think we're going to have to do some shorter shows so we can come in and give some reaction to some stuff that happened.
Okay. The upset specials.
There you go.
All right, we'll talk about it. But before we get out of here, we want to talk about our mental health, though, and make sure that you are okay out there. If you're struggling or feeling like hurting yourself or hurting someone else, there's a national suicide crisis lifeline you can call. It's 988. Call it, get some help. They have the resources that can get you the help that you need. And, don't do life alone, man.
I was standing in line at the tobacco store the other day, and the lady behind the counter is always flirting with me, which at my age, I take that as a pure compliment or whatever. She's always flirting with me. She looked at me. She says, "Show me your nuts." I went, "Blah, blah, blah."
I thought you were gonna hold up your peanuts or something.
No.
You are nutty.
We were talking about mental health. I thought I'd throw in a mental health joke.
I don't know what I'm doing tonight, man. I don't think I'm gonna take a nap for real. I'm zombied out right now, to be honest with you.
Well, with not a lot of sports going on right now and everything, I'll probably end up watching a movie or finding something on Amazon or something like that. So it's probably what I'll end up doing. I got downloaded a new race game I want to try out. I might go try that out for a little bit.
What game was it?
Sorry about last night, man. My head was throbbing last night. I don't know what was going on. I was having some sort of pressure headache. Oh my gosh. Felt like my head was going to pop off my shoulders at any moment.
That's not good.
No.
Oh, you're good, man. I just played some Fortnite with the fellas. And yeah, no big deal. I've been looking at something else though. I saw a World War Z
Oh man.
game. You have to buy it.
Yeah.
It's like I think I saw it was $40 or something. Dude, it looks intense, bro. Like there's these hordes coming. Like you can see them falling off of the buildings.
Yeah.
And they're flooding into this place where they're coming and they're rolling them down, It looks pretty intense. I was thinking maybe if you want to try that sometime, we could, but you have to buy it. That's the only thing about that one.
I don't know. Maybe that movie is probably the only zombie movie that I thought was actually like scary.
This looks scary. This looks like a game that you would get into. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna be.
Wonder if you get bit on the arm, if you can chop your arm off real quick and not turn into a zombie.
I don't know. You start off with this big machete-looking thing.
One of the we were talking the other day about new concepts and everything. You've never seen a zombie game where you're the zombie, right? You are the zombie. You have to kill the humans and eat their brains and stuff like that.
Interesting. There may have been. You seen that TV show?
TV show?
Where the girl eats brains?
No.
She takes over their personality?
No, I haven't seen that TV show.
You haven't seen the show? Dude, this was a popular show.
Why would you eat somebody's brain?
Is it something?
Eyes crazy?
Zombie?
Zombie? I don't know.
It was a good show. It was iZombie. This was a good show, man.
This was a good show, girl.
It was. It's not like what you think. It's not like a horror movie. It's like a sitcom. It's like a comedy sort of. Okay. There's zombies, of course, in the
of course, yeah,
in the world, right?
Sure.
And I forget how you become one. I don't know. There's a whole story about that and stuff, how you become a zombie or whatnot. But if you become a zombie, the only way to stay alive is to eat people's brains.
Yeah.
Okay. And you eat their brain, you take over that person's personality. So she was working with a detective, or no, she worked with the coroner guy. And then when the coroner bringing a dead body, she would eat a piece of the brain. She would make up some kind of meal out of the brain, some kind of funny thing. And then she would kind of like take on their personality and have some memories and stuff, and it would help them solve the crime. So it was like a crime-solving zombie movie, TV show. It's actually pretty good, dude. You should check it out. It's pretty good. You would probably like it. I'm serious. It's not as bad as it sounds. It had like 4 or 5 seasons.
Oh, that's funny.
8 out of 10 rating.
Oh. Who's rating these things? Who is rating these things?
That's a good one, man. I liked it. She makes up some kind of brain meal. Oh man, you gotta watch at least one episode. It's funny. Let's see. What else? Anything else?
That was it, man.
Stop on zombie eating brain.
That was awesome, man.
Oh man, I don't know.
Mm.
I don't know. Maybe we should just have a show where we talk about stuff. Like we don't talk about sports. We just talk about zombies and stuff. Excuse me.
Maybe we should do like a Siskel and Ebert kind of thing. You know, like we'll have like 5 movies we need to watch, and then
there you go.
Movies on a show.
Problem is I fall asleep like 52 times, and it would take me 4 days to watch one movie probably, and that might be hard to do.
We could do it with TV shows.
I'm all right with that. That'd be fun too.
Yeah. Like your top 5 TV shows. That would be tough,
it'd have to be something you haven't seen yet. Like we had to try a new show, and then when we talk about if it's worth a crap or not.
Well, we got the new Reacher coming.
That's gonna be good. I know that's gonna be good already. I mean, I don't know what we're talking about here.
We talk about the episodes of Reacher, do spoiler alerts and stuff like that.
Okay, I'm good with that. I like that show. What did I say? February
20th.
20th. Oh my goodness, that's a long ways away.
I'll be here before you know it, man. Groundhog Day right around the corner. My favorite holiday, Groundhog Day.
Favorite holiday. Oh my gosh.
That's not your favorite holiday?
It's not even a holiday. It's like a day.
What are you talking about? It's Groundhog Day, man.
It's not a holiday, is it? It's just a day.
It actually, we do not get well, we do this year because Groundhog Day falls on a Sunday, but it's not a recognized holiday from the post office. No.
Okay.
No, it should be though. It should be Groundhog Day. I love that movie. I end up watching that movie on Groundhog Day. And it happens to be the day I'll get to retire because it's the day I hired on. So I'll get to retire on that day too. So Groundhog Day rocks, man.
Okay.
20 years from now, it'll really rock.
20 years from now. Oh, man. Yeah, I told my wife yesterday I'm ready to retire. I gotta work for like 20 more years.
Dude, I don't know if I'm going to make it.
Well, none of us know if we're going to make it, man. I mean,
if you do a timeline, like, okay, so you start work at, say you go to college, okay, and you get a degree, 4-year degree. So you start work at 22, okay? So you had 21 years of freedom, but some of that wasn't even freedom because you were pooping your pants, you were growing up, you were becoming a person. Mm-hmm. So maybe 10 years of that 21 years, you really got to have fun and live and that kind of thing, right? Then you work for 30 years, all right? And that's best case scenario, all right? You're 52 when you die, when you retire.
Mm-hmm.
So you think you get another 21 years after that? I think we end up working longer than we're not working.
Yeah, I mean, if you start later in life too, because I was trying all kinds of stupid stuff, doing things, and so I didn't really get to start on my retirement until I was in my 30s.
When I was 18, I had this job in a lumber yard in Mountain Home, Arkansas, working for Ace Hardware. And I worked there for like a year, and the big guy, the guy that owned that franchise, pulled me into his office, and he said, "We'd like you to stay on full time, and we're willing to give you profit sharing." And I was 18, and I was like, profit sharing. What the heck is that going to do? You know, I don't want to work at a lumberyard for the rest of my life and all that. Dude, I should have stayed right there, done profit sharing. I'd be sitting pretty right now.
Probably. Yeah. Shoulda, coulda, shoulda, woulda done a bunch of things.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, man. Well, enjoy your Monday. And are you gonna play tonight or no?
Yeah, I'll probably play tonight. I think I'm gonna go race a little bit right now and see what my racing game's like.
What was the name of it?
There's like only 2 of them that are free, and it's one of those 2. I can't remember what it's called, man. I'll invite you to a party here in a second, and I'll tell you.
Okay. Well, I ain't gonna be on there, so.
Well, tonight I'll tell you what it is when we're.
All right. All right. Well, I will catch you later.
Yeah, just text me when you want to get on.
All right.
All right.
Peace.
Good show, I think. Good show. You learned how to bypass your heater core. You is there anything else valuable that came out of this?
Groundhog Day is a good day.
Groundhog Day's awesome, dude.
That's about it.
All right, peace, brother.
All right, man. Peace.
Thanks for watching our show. Remember to subscribe for more shows on the network. Smash the like button, share, and comment.